Hi, I'm Danny Sawaya, owner of Evolution Fitness and Tucson Barbell Club. I'm a SFG team leader. And this is
Jeremy Layport, Strong First senior instructor.
And we want to go over a couple things with the barbell. Some of the things we really see a lot of people do wrong in terms of tightness and wedging when they start to squat. It's a big problem when the weight starts getting heavier, and it's really all about getting tight. We see a lot of people who can brag about leg pressing a ton of weight, but once they get the bar on their back, they can't do nearly as much as they leg press because they don't know how to tighten and brace their core. And it's a principle called wedging. So one of the things I see a lot of when people are new and they come to me, they get underneath the bar, they don't get tight, they step off with a stagger stance and they're back and they get into their squat position, and there's a lot of looseness going on. You'll often see people just come up and just kind of wiggle around, waste a lot of energy doing this, and then start their squats and wonder why the weight is feeling heavy. So Jeremy's going to go over wedging and talk a little bit about tightness and see how tight he gets with his barbell technique.
Excellent. Thank you, Danny. Yeah, the wedge and tension. Once you get it strong first, one of the things we talk about is rooting. I start that tension from the floor. My breathing is another huge aspect. Okay, I want to suck in on a squat. I want to suck in as much air as I can. So I'm gonna take a huge breath with my mouth. And then the wedge itself. We want to tense up our back. We want to tense up our abs as much as possible. Danny and I were discussing this yesterday, actually. In the past, both of you have kind of used the cue to actually try to bend the bar and actually pull the bar into you. We like that, but the problem with that is sometimes people can kind of stress the hands a little bit too much, and we kind of have a little bit of too much unneeded, unnecessary tension in the forearms and in the hands. Essentially, we just want to get those lats activated. We want to, by the term wedge, we want to literally wedge the bar into our scaps and get that into our body and get that lat activated as much as possible. So I'm gonna kind of just demo my wedge, okay? I like to roll the bar and just kind of get that set up first and foremost, and then like I said, I start from the ground up. I work with my feet and I go to up.
Nice, lots of tension. Good. I'm gonna come around. I'm gonna show you his back, and right here, everything is really locked in. His scapula are retracted, his lats are engaged, everything. Good, racket. Excellent. How do you feel? Just the bar right now.
Feel tight. Feel tense. Got to get a little fast and loose, get that tension out of there.
Cool.
But that's the concept and that's the idea that Dan and I want to talk about today.
Cool.
Wedging.
Thanks.